Becah and welcome to a cozy date night at home here at the Carriage house. It's a cold and snowy late winter afternoon, so I'm really excited to get the kids fed and in bed so my husband and I can enjoy a cozy little date night here at home. So for the kids' dinner tonight, I have an Udi's lasagna that I had kept in the freezer. So I went ahead and placed it in the oven to bake and just going to focus on getting the kids' dinner ready for them. I may go ahead and light a few candles just to get the kitchen cozy before I start making our date night dinner. So now that the lasagna is ready, I'm going to defrost some frozen peas and carrots just to make sure the kids are eating their veggies tonight. But the smell from the lasagna was starting to make me so hungry. I know it wasn't homemade or anything like that, but I knew if I spent too much time making the kids' dinner, then I probably wouldn't have enough energy to make mine and my husband's own date night dinner. Plus, most kids love lasagna anyways. But I'm really looking forward to dinner tonight. I'm making snow crab, which I thought was perfect because it's a snowy evening. And I'll make some boiled potatoes and corn with a bit of Old Bay seasoning. And of course we have champagne to go with everything. And my husband was in charge of dessert, so he made some classic creme brulee earlier today. And it's sitting in the refrigerator right now, just waiting to be caramelized. So after I finished cleaning up, I started to prepare dinner for my husband and I, and he helped get the kids ready for bed, which was really nice. I love to be in the kitchen. I love to cook. I love the comforting sounds and familiar smells that come from being in the kitchen. I started by getting a large pot of water ready for the potatoes to boil in. The snow had stopped to show the beautiful setting of the winter sun, and even though the snow crab only takes about 5 minutes to cook, I went ahead and got a steamer pot out and poured water into that as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and set the table while the potatoes are cooking. I have parchment paper here that I'll lay down on the table so we can put the pieces of crab shells onto. It also makes it easy to clean up afterwards. And I'm just going to try to make the dining room area, simple but kind of dim, and I'll probably put a candle in here as well. So I checked the potatoes for doneness and they appeared to be ready, so I drained them and getting ready to season them. I also have corn on the cob to go along with the warm potatoes and snow crab. And I'm just cleaning up as I go because as soon as dinner's done, I doubt neither one of us is going to want to spend the entire night cleaning up the kitchen. We're just going to want to relax, spend time together, enjoy dinner and dessert. And it seems pretty quiet upstairs as far as with the kids go, so the little one should hopefully be asleep soon. So now I'm seasoning my potatoes and I'm adding about 1 tablespoon of butter, a generous amount of salt and pepper, and I'm going to add Old Bay seasoning to the potatoes as well. I love this on seafood. It's so delicious and flavorful, and I like to add this to the water that my corn is boiling in to give it some more flavor, and I'll put some on the crab as well. And I'm also going to add some fresh Italian parsley to the potatoes too. So now I'm putting a little butter on the corn and going to cover the bowl with aluminum foil so the corn will be kept warm while I finish making dinner. And I'm getting ready to steam the crab. It's frozen, it's nothing fancy. We're being frugal, but we also don't have access to really good seafood where we live. But the crab ended up being very delicious. But before I steam the crab, I need to get my little warmer out here that we like to use to melt butter in so we can dip the crab in. And I'm really sorry if I'm offending any vegans or vegetarians out there. I actually used to be a pretty strict vegetarian for about 10 years. That was a very long time ago. I can talk about it at another time. But the kitchen is smelling wonderful. But just really looking forward to sitting down for dinner with my husband with a nice glass of bubbly champagne. now my husband is about to brulee the creme and enjoy one more glass of champagne, and then we'll probably sit upstairs in bed and look at some more seeds to order in our catalog that we're wanting to plant in our garden this spring. And then we'll probably put on a show that we absolutely love. It's called Escape to the Country, and it's a British series that we watch on Amazon Prime, and we love it. It's been out for a while, but there's agents that help couples who want to leave the city life and help find their dream home out in the country. And they travel through Wales, Cornwall, the Scottish Highlands, and it's just beautiful historic countryside that they have on the show. So if you're into something like that, then I definitely check the show out. But it was really nice to catch up with one another without having too many interruptions. We've reminded ourselves that we should do this way more often. Oftentimes we immerse ourselves in our own busy life, making checklists, thinking what we need to get done that day, and we tend to forget to cultivate and nourish relationships with the ones we love. So until next time, as many of my lovely viewers say, stay safe, warm, and have a blessed week, my friend.